Well, it's 6:30. We'll start our meeting May 14th, 2024 Charter Revision Commission regular meeting. We'll start it with the Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Roll call starting on my left. Scott.
Scott Towell. Ron. Here, guys.
Brenda Miller.
June Gagne.
Lynn, Desjardins. Carolyn Burley.
Issue.
Okay, everyone, have you had a chance to look over the minutes? Anyone see any problems with them? I thought they were really good and easy to understand, and
I'll make a motion to accept.
okay, all right, Cheryl and Brenda. Anyone here for public participation?
You didn't take a vote.
Oh, I'm sorry. All
Aye.
those in favor of the minutes?
Aye.
Opposed? Thanks, sorry. And now D, public participation.
This is it.
Okay, great.
Actually, I've gotten a few phone calls.
Oh, you have?
I have. Suggestions about whether or not we would include something pertaining to any expenditure.
13
Yeah,
points,
so
and we prioritized. So I don't know if anyone has any other feelings about those.
Could I
We come
answer?
up with
Could I answer to that one though?
Yeah,
We put that twice to the public and it got turned down
I got
both
turned
times.
down both times, okay.
Yeah, we're not about to put it back to the public.
Okay.
yeah, I think largely because, well, at this time, it seems like it's a lot, it's not a lot of money actually, but nobody wanted to change it, to make it more,
Then run up to
50,000. I know, and then it's hard to do projects sometimes, but we brought it up a few times, a couple of times.
Yeah,
Actually,
because it's,
yeah,
in
to,
today's world,
50,000.
that's not even a lot of money.
yeah, it's not a lot of money, so it was a good idea, but maybe we'll try it again sometime, I don't know.
Well, one thing my wife brought up, and this was something that just recently came about, is changing it to one polling place for a referendum.
And you know,
Isn't it,
I can answer to
I
that
don't know
too.
if we can.
No, the charter's already set up to where we can, if we choose
It is.
one place. Most of the time, we just use one place. This upcoming, because it's a budget, it's gonna be both.
Why?
But a lot, because there's a lot more voters.
a lot of voters?
Just in
So they-
case.
So it's,
You-
Right, they
you
can
know.
change it if they decide.
plus it's an election year.
Yeah,
Definitely
well, big election.
November they
National.
would.
This is the
Like
right,
two.
this is not the right.
Right, but they can change it, they can, can't they? They can, if they decide it's gonna be a smaller election,
Yeah,
Yeah,
they can change
I
it.
mean,
it's up to the
look at
discretion.
the early voting. I forget what the number was, but it was something like $55 a vote.
the early voting was just the registrars in the clerk's
Yeah.
office the whole
Right.
week. We didn't hire election workers for
They
that.
got paid.
Their regular
Yeah,
salaries,
they-
right.
We had to pay, we had to pay this, to stay over now.
Did they stay overtime?
Yeah.
When did they stay over, like the night?
I think it was-
election?
She works till 6, I think they stayed till late.
You're talking about the primary?
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
because we voted early in they tried us out.
that was heavy.
Yeah,
Well, it's something new, too, so it may get more people down the line that may have to, do that.
Right.
It was mandated by the state.
but they had to have it in each.
Yeah.
Yeah, that many hours, and they had to be,
Right. Well, that's what we've got for our list. Actually,
Could I read that?
Yeah.
Section 3-4, voting districts and polling places. Voting districts and polling places within the town may be established, consolidated, divided, and/or redivided in the manner provided by the general statutes. So the general statutes lets us choose
What number was that?
Page
3-4, section 3-4.
And maybe, I was hoping Kevin was gonna be here,
I know.
because I've talked to some people and they really like the tax dates changed to quarterly, they
They
like,
like it.
Yes.
especially with
Good.
the way everybody's complaining about their taxes going up.
Oh, yeah.
It just makes it easier on families to do
I think so.
quarterly.
Yeah.
And there are some people who will pay,
And
you know, every
what
6 months or whatever, but
I wanted
others.
to ask Kevin about the cost of it.
Oh,
She
we
already,
didn't talk about
yeah,
that.
she did.
Do you
We
remember
had
that?
talked about that, remember, we talked to the tax collector, and she said the cost was gonna be minimal.
Minimum.
Yeah.
Minimal.
That wasn't the one that had something to do with the software purchase or anything.
Yes,
They had
Yes,
to change
they-
the software,
but
but
it
it was a
wasn't-
one-time charge for
Okay.
changing it over to
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
But she said it would be minimal amount of money.
okay, I think we
We changed it
discussed that
over.
last time too.
Yeah.
So wouldn't there be 2 more mailings that she'd have to do?
yes.
Yeah.
No. No.
That was an old
It all goes out the same way, but they can come in and pay it quarterly. It's gonna go out the same way it does
It
now.
doesn't have
Once
to
it,
be one like,
and all of that would be in that, one mailing. So you get the one mailing and you can pay it whenever you wanna pay it, as long as you pay it. So, yeah, remember she said that, yeah.
She said that.
Yeah.
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 Did anyone have any other questions about these? We came up with 7. I think the pension board depended on,
There were some questions that the lawyer,
I think the
They
attorneys
tried-
were supposed
yeah,
to
and it kind of
answer us on
jotted
the
down.
pension board question.
we
Number
might not
7.
be able to eliminate it or,
And again, we have to wait to see what's gonna be on the state as far as questions. so
Questions
that
on the
we put
ballot.
On the ballot, yeah.
you know, we had taken off question number 2, because it was a housekeeping issue.
Yes,
Okay.
anything that was housekeeping
Okay.
was not a priority. We
Right.
had like 3
Right.
So we had,
categories.
number 6 was a lower priority.
Yeah, that ought to be, yeah.
Yeah,
It would be nice to have it in there, it
Yeah.
would really help.
and number
Right.
9 question was already in there, so.
And that was to have it
The biggest
removed.
problems we want to tackle first,
Yeah.
and then we can always go
Right,
back and
exactly.
take care of the housekeeping stuff.
Make it
Like we
easy
had
for
talked
us.
about the last time, yeah.
I did write your priorities down. Remember I asked what numbers?
Yeah.
I do have that list if you need
And
it.
number 1 was number 1.
Number 1 was number 1,
Like,
that's
Get
definitely.
that through. And number 2 was number 5. And that was the referendum for approval.
Right.
So every time we just go to a referendum.
You did, don't
Uh,
you, Les?
We have one coming up May 20th. And it's from noon, what is it, noon to 8? Noon to 8. Well, we've got all 3 budgets in there.
I've got the
I
notes.
printed it out, yeah.
Does anybody need?
Do you need these in
I
copy?
got it on my phone, that's why I'm looking at my phone.
Yeah, I know,
Okay,
I figured,
all right.
I figured, we're,
Okay, good.
phone is great, email is great,
What
but
time is it?
I still like paper.
12 to 8.
12 to
12 to
8.
8.
And that was the number 2 we had.
Yeah.
Number 3, we had tax due dates quarterly. Number 4, number 3. And we'll have them written up next time in the order, right?
Yeah.
We'll do it
Yeah.
next time. I was thinking of doing it 2, and
I know, and I just haven't
I
had
know,
time
it's
to do
another
it. So, yeah.
Yeah, the 7th, we have the 7th member of the Board of Finance now, but it really doesn't say anything about how
About how
to
to-
select or how the process goes. So that should be in the
Clarified,
chart.
yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of, not an emergency thing, but
Right.
it could be a problem later on thing. And what's the next
Number
one?
5.
5 is 12.
5 is 12. Right, because, right, and this was my theory that maybe, the problem with, when we had the budgets were supposed to be separated, it never got into the charter. There was a time when the town clerks were being changed, and that could have been when that mistake was made, not necessarily blaming anybody, but the fact that there wasn't a town clerk prepared to do it at that time. So to move it to January, it's a good
Just gives
idea.
them time to switch
It gives them
around.
time to be trained and the next one, what are we on, 6?
Number
Number
10.
10. Okay, to fill a vacancy, we do have vacancies, and we usually fill it with the same party, but to wait 30 days and not still have a vacancy and then change the political party.
And resident voters.
But it has to be a voter.
Resident voters.
Voters.
So how many are we gonna bring?
We're hoping 5, 6 or 7, because, it's going to be a big ballot, especially if we have something from the state. We have the president, we have all the local officials, so it's.
Nothing else, the top 5.
Right,
The
the
top,
top,
like beyond.
Right, and then we have,
I just want to say, that's an important one for the Board of Selectmen,
which one?
the one you just said,
Yes.
number 10,
Just number 6.
Political
number
party.
6.
which-
Because
yes,
that would mean that we could put unaffiliateds on
yes,
some of these
that's right.
boards too.
And libertarian.
And fill these boards, like
Yeah,
Conservation Commission has nobody on it right now.
right, conservation needs 7, I think, right now.
Eh?
Wow, really bad, so, okay, and number 7, pension board, we're waiting on the attorney for that language, we probably have it, but we'll have to find out.
We also we have to pass an ordinance.
Okay, that's right, that has to be added by ordinance.
That should be done June 5th.
June 5th, there's going to be a town meeting for several issues, and one was ordinances to be voted on.
All the ordinances we're cleaning up and,
Repealing some, we're adding that one.
so how is that, is it like a blanket thing? We're just voting to,
No, this.
I think we have a bunch of typos we have to do, so Kevin's gonna make sure it's all, everybody can have access to it,
June 5th.
Is it gonna be on the site or is it
and then the repeals.
gonna be on the website? Or?
I'm not sure how, I think he's gonna notice it,
Like
Yeah.
in the
which
turnpike
repeals and
wire.
stuff. He's gonna notice that. Because we have to notice what's on there anyway, on the town meeting, so.
and that's a town meeting, is it?
Yeah, that's a town meeting. Right. I think it's already on the calendar. It might already be on there. That was our meeting. It's another,
June 11th?
June 11th.
our next meeting is June 11th. Is it another draft?
It's another,
Are do we get to
another
any?
discussion on
Okay, is there anything of a finalizing draft? As we could probably vote on it next time. That's what I'm.
Right.
That's what I'm hoping.
If we get all the input back from the.
Yeah, we still need that one thing.
Yeah.
Okay, well, but it's still on the table then, because our changes, our decisions are still out here. But if there's not any more discussion, I'm going to go to the next thing, which is adjournment. And then we'll discuss the next time, and we're going to go through all the dates that we need to.
When is another public board, was this?
There's another hearing, no, this was not a hearing.
So the next one is June 11th is just the regular
The
board
regular I
discussion.
have, yeah.
And then put it to
June 23rd, if I have another one, is that the
the public hearing, the second
public hearing? And then we had one on the 29th. A week later.
I have these.
Yeah, I told you.
You too, right?
Crazy today.
There are two of them.
Well, the
Like a week apart.
Connecticut statutes, but I know I have it written here.
Yes, yeah, that's what I'm.
Is that the one you're looking
Yeah,
for?
that's what I was looking
We're
for.
we have too many papers here. This is why they use the cell phones, it's easier.
Not for me. I like paper.
This is, no, this is the old one. I have the 23, 24 there. So you probably have, oh, here it is, all right. just a regular commission meeting to continue preparing the draft.
Yeah.
And then after that, we have another one,
July 9th.
July 9th, regular commission meeting for discussion of final changes and to prepare a final draft report. Next public hearing is on July 23rd. So that would be a public hearing number 2. I know, I have the old one too, and I really should ditch it because,
And then the last one is the 29th. Turn it over or?
Last meeting.
Let's see. Regular commission.
yeah, Monday, the 29th, that's to complete the final draft. So we'll have another discussion. And just go through, we need to go through all the meetings. And then after that, we'll go to public. It's the second public hearing, that's it.
Yeah, there's one third.
Submit the draft, town clerk submits it to the board of selectmen.
The second public hearing is the 23rd?
Yes.
Yeah. And
Hey,
then
hey,
Board of
Jim.
Selectmen has to-
June,
Yeah.
you can check with Kevin,
Mhm.
but if your June meeting, June 11th, you finish, you could probably cancel the July.
That's what I'm
Twen-
wondering. I
23rd,
just want to make
I mean,
sure we go
the
through
July
the
9th.
requirements.
We'll see what we get
Check
for
with
June
Jim.
11th, if the lawyers have gone through everything, and then
Oh,
we can,
yeah.
then we can probably eliminate that one.
Then we would probably just cancel it, right? Or do we vote to cancel that? Since it's-
Check with him,
Okay,
check with
we'll
him,
check
make
and
sure.
Find out. Question mark on that, because otherwise we'll put a question mark here. All right, so other than that, I'm looking for a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Cheryl and, who is next?
Right.
Right, okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion, meeting adjourned.